I'm calling him now. Relax. You can't get here at 9:01 and start demanding stuff.
Okay.
You're fine, you're fine, you're fine.
I will. Fluorescent yellow.
Right there. There he is. Fluorescent yellow. Right in front of him.
There we go. In the middle, right past him, the Matapeake. Why is he a mask?
They all have to.
No, no. Yeah. According to this. Oh, it's not on loop. You gotta start over again. There you go. Oh, he's right in front of us. That would be fun.
Hello.
Okay.
No, I'm okay.
There we go. Oh, good. You did take it off.
As soon as you walk in, you're right
We're on the left side of the stage.
coming from behind the school. Go back and get a chair.
No, they came out. The front there.
Good morning. Before we begin our program, I'd like to have Gavin Schulte come forward to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Remain standing.
It's sad they don't have a flag. You know something?
Where's the flag?
Every school should have one that you can immediately put on.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Gavin. You may be seated. We made it. We survived. Thanks to our parents, and teachers, the staff, our administrative team, our instructional leadership team, most of all our parents. Thank you. We made it through the school year. Our students have been fantastic. Before we begin, I would like to welcome you, and then I'll have Naomi Schrader come forward with reflection for her class. So thank you, welcome, and enjoy our program. Naomi?
have been put through many hardships and downfalls this past year. It's hard to even say the word because we're all sick of it, but COVID put a strain on us all. Nevertheless, through the struggles we were put through, we persevered and persisted through the challenges that were thrown at us. Between the online learning, changing of schedules, and many other obstacles that came from learning this year, we are now ready to take the knowledge learned from this experience and allow it to help us to our advantage in the future. We will continue to do the same with what we have learned throughout our time at Matapeake Middle School, whether it be from all of our great teachers or all of our great classmates. We are assured to now have the guidance and understanding to move forward to high school. Thank you.
Thank you, Naomi, for your reflections and your inspirational words of wisdom. Before we get started, we're going to have some awards before we start to have your promotion ceremonies. And so the first award will have Mrs. Kovach come forward, the PBIS award.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is an honor to be able to give the PBIS award. For those of you who know what PBIS is, we have Student of the Month every month, and that is part of PBIS. That stands for Positive Behavior Interventions and Supports. And we have a PBIS program in every school in Queen Anne's County. But in our school, our committee determines what that looks like and how we recognize students. So throughout the year, we try to recognize all the good behavior, the good things that we see in all of our students. And one of the things that we look for is respect. Respect for ourselves, respect for others, and respect for the community. So with that, it was very difficult because we have so many wonderful students here at Matapeake. And in this 8th grade class, they have been phenomenal since 6th grade. We couldn't ask for a better group of kids. So it was very difficult, but the committee chose 2 students. So I would like to recognize Matthew Beachley and Jules Burton. Congratulations.
We'll be giving your certificates at a later time. You have them all in your envelopes, okay? We just want to recognize.
Oh yeah, Matthew.
All right.
The next award is the Principal Award. And I have some notes about these wonderful students. I'm going to grab my notes. The Principal Award recognizes students who academically, in their communities they're serving, they're just all around just wonderful students. They've been exceptional throughout the 3 years here at Matapeake Middle School. And I'll start off with our first student. And I'll read a little bit about her before I announce the winner for this. This student has excelled in her academics. She's taken advanced courses throughout the middle school years. When speaking with one of her teachers, and I'm going to quote, she says she is fantastic. She always put forth her best effort. She's a member of the National Student Honor Society. She is an invaluable asset to our school. All a wonderful, well-rounded student. And you'll have your certificate in your envelope. Melody Surchak. It's always very hard, and so I have another student who we wanted to definitely recognize. Just wonderful again, overall well student. It says Gavin started fostering the Love of campaign, which collects new duffel bags, necessities, and comfort items for Queen Anne's County children entering the foster system. Gavin has developed an awesome working relationship with Joan Taylor DDS and recently filled the request to start making diaper bags as well. So far, Gavin has packed over 30 bags for Queen Anne's County children in 2 years. Gavin serves as Maryland State Representative for Be Strong Global, a national anti-bullying foundation. Since 2015, Gavin has collected over 500 winter coats, which he helps to wash, sort, and deliver to local shelters. He has collaborated with St. Benedict's, Knights of Columbus to extend his outreach. In 2003, Gavin co-founded a summer food drive he helped run for 7 years. They provided breakfast and lunch food to students who typically relied on school for their meals and needed help during the summer. Gavin has been a member of Neighbors Unit to serve since 2015. He works the day before Thanksgiving to prepare food to serve 1,200 community members. Gavin has participated in Reads Across America at Arlington, Maryland Veteran Cemetery in Brownsville for the last 6 years. Gavin is a referee for Kent Island Youth Soccer. Gavin is also an usher at St. Christopher Church. Wow, we had to recognize this student who has done wonderful things for our community, wonderful things academically. And at this time, and I know your award would be in your packet, please stand, Gavin Schulten. Our next award is the Jake Sloan Award. And at this time, I'll have Mr. George come forward.
Good morning. I'd like to have the Sloan family up here with me, please. Mr. and Mrs. Sloan. Good morning. I'm honored to present the 3rd annual Jacob Sloan Make a Difference Award. At Jacob's funeral, I promised that I'd make sure that the memory of this remarkable young man would be remembered here at Matapeake Middle School. Shortly afterwards, we formed a committee at the school and started working on how to best accomplish this task. The members of the committee represented teachers from all 3 grade levels and the Unified Arts teachers, as well as the administration. Making up the committee is Mrs. Bailey, Dr. McCoy, Mrs. Kovach, Mr. France, and myself. The Make a Difference Award is given to a Matapeake Middle School 8th grade student who lives in the light of the late Jacob Sloan. The recipient is a difference maker who is a friend to all, regardless of one's position or situation. He goes out of his way to brighten someone's day and is unaware of how his actions will affect himself, but aware of how his actions will affect others. The Matapeake Middle School staff sent the committee these nominations. Emphasis should be on the following traits. Is a friend to all, regardless of one's position or situation. Thinks of the rights and feelings of others rather than their own, goes out of his or her way to brighten someone's day, is aware of how his or her actions affects others and takes responsibility accordingly, displays behaviors that positively affect or influence others around them despite possible negative feedback for themselves, is an exemplary representative of positive characteristics and traits. This school year, 6 students were nominated by multiple staff members, and when I call your name, if you would please come up front, and the Sloan family has a bag for you, and if you'll stay here till we announce the very last the winner. First is Jules Burton. And I'll read just a sentence from her nomination. It says, Jules is a beacon of positivity at Matapeake Middle School. She is a friend to all and works well with others. Jules spreads joy in her interaction with staff and students. Jules Burton, everybody. Our next nominee was Avery Eaton. Avery is a well-rounded person who is friends to anyone. Even though Avery is not very outspoken, she is very respectful to her peers and adults. She is hardworking, timely, and receptive to all feedback. Avery Eaton. Our next nominee was Lily Taylor. Lily is a student who will go out of her way to make others around her feel welcome. She is kind to all students in class and was able to work with anyone, not just her close friends. She would compliment others and make other students around her always feel appreciated. Lily Taylor. Next nominee is Kennedy McNeil. Kennedy is very friendly to new students, invites them to work. She is helpful to her peers and spreads kindness. Kennedy McGill. Next nominee is Carissa Shue. Carissa is one of the most thoughtful students I have ever taught, her nominee says. She is aware of the needs of everyone else around her. Not only is she aware, but she is quick to offer help. On more than one occasion, Carissa sacrificed her own choices for the needs of others in her class. Carissa Shue. And our last nominee was Josie Skeens. Josie is so kind to her peers. She is always willing to offer a helping hand to both her teachers and her classmates. She exudes positivity and kindness in everything that she does. Josie Skeens. And the committee is proud to announce our winner for the 3rd annual Jacob Sloan Award Make a Difference Award to Carissa Shue.
Not this. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Thanks to the Sloans for those wonderful gifts and this wonderful award. Now, the time that you've been waiting for, we'll have Mrs. Gilbert come forward to begin our promotion.
But it's
All right, Nicholas Aguirre. Kimber Albright. Alejandro Alfaro Cruz. Destiny Alston. Matthew Beachley.
all the way around.
Ellie Beamer. Carmen Bell. Gordon Bennett. Lillian Bergeron.
Yeah, somebody's guiding him.
Cecilia Best. Nicholas Blackman. Tyler Bowles. Tegan Bridges. Miranda Burak. Olivia Chagnon. Nicholas Church. Gisella Clark. Camden Slater. Riley Korn. Ryan Criswell. Now we have Mrs. Allen. Aisha Dawson. Van Delt. Emmanuel Demiso. Carolyn DeRussi. Elena Delavic.
All right, Manny.
All right, Manny.
How are you?
Matthew Dreyer. Ava Dudley. Aiden Dutro. Avery Eaton. Reagan Eboff. Thomas Eisel. Ava Eshelman. Abigail Fisher. Christopher Flora. Peyton Gesser. Nora Grimm. Joseph Gaida. Hugo Hammond. Layla Haney. Caroline Hansen. All right, I think it's Miss Quick's turn to bring her students up.
Oh, why is it people bringing her students?
Dinosaur!
Oh, they like class?
Karen.
Oh, you teacher did some.
Ryan Hazard.
Oh yeah! Let's go, Ryan!
Isabel Heller. Laura Hernandez. Eric Hoffman. Jack Holtgren. Lucas Hussey. Trevor Jansen. James Camp. Garrett King. Jordan Knight. Isaiah Knowles. Abigail Kramer.
Dinosaur train. Congratulations, bruh.
Brandon Lanning. Elsa Lavoie. Peyton Leader. Landon Leader.
Okay, Lando!
Hey, you owe Josh big time. Big time, big time.
Theo Levering. Diego Leva.
Never got You're good. It was like a wow.
Okay.
Ava Long.
Melting for real.
And now Miss Wasilewski.
It's okay.
Be happy. Look at him, he's smiling. He's like, yes.
Yeah, you have no problem with the guy. Yeah, it's one of the yeah, it's smart. Shade, that.
Jason Marco Manalakis.
Wow.
Sunny Martinez. Crystal Mateos. Jack McClellan. Dylan McCormick. Kennedy McGill. Joseph Menace. Jonah Marizaldi. Jack Middleton. Sarah Miles.
Oh, yeah.
Haley Monroe. Aaron Borowski. Gavin Nebashinsky. Connor O'Hare. Flavor Orozco Mejia. Stephen Patron. Emily Pickett.
Dinosaur train! I love anime!
And Gabriella Polk.
We love pterodactyls
And now Miss
too.
Grohan.
And Jimmy. We didn't forget you, Abby. We love Jimmy too. Boop boop.
Dinosaur train!
Aaron. Good job, Emily.
I love TikTok. You want to draw on my wall?
Nothing like that. Yeah, but not coming.
Diamond Portillo Rivera.
Yeah,
Devin Purvis.
How long did you go for?
should be in the back row here.
Paul Redman.
Yeah. We got to embarrass the hell out of him.
Summer
the season went on. We were coaching.
Vanessa Rojas.
You at least had one up front, one in the middle, and one in the back. Yeah. So.
Catherine Schaefer.
That's all you need.
Colton Schneck. Cannon Schnupp. Naomi Schrader. Ethan Schreiber. Gavin Schulte. Aaron Fedora.
Where?
Carissa Shue. Julianne Skeen. Addison Souza. Abigail Staten. Julian Stewart. Melody Surchak. And Elizabeth Talbot. Next we have Mrs. Elsler.
Alright, here he goes.
No, don't do that.
Marcus Tate. William Taylor. Lily Taylor. Justice Terry. Diane Thomas. Jeremy Tinsley. Christy Trong.
We'll make some noise.
You're making noise, right?
We're going to embarrass
It's too early.
No.
They made it too early.
Amaris
so
Tucillo.
It's actually late and we're all melted.
All you got to do is make, I don't know, some weird animal noises.
Juliana Burton.
Whistle. No, it's not.
Francesca Villano.
Good job, Avery.
Simon Vujnovic.
Ah!
Simon!
Melissa White.
He's about to make a speech.
Mason Wieslander. Lauren Wigglesworth. Harley
Congratulations,
Williams.
Simon.
All right, Simon.
Brian Wirtz. Jason Worley.
He wants all the roses. Got it. Tyler, look at you. Can I envy you? I want to be you when I'm
Let us please give them another round of applause. I have a short speech. I'm going to make it very short because I know you're warm out there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But this is a very, very special class. And the first words that come to my mind right now are, we survived. I would like to thank you, students, thanks to our parents, our families, thanks to you all of our Matapeake Middle School teachers and staff. Thank you to our fantastic PTSA for all of your support with helping our students, teachers in our school. And the 8th grade luau was a blast. We appreciate all that you do. And now to the 8th grade class. You did it. You are now ready to embark on new beginnings. The high school. I want you all to take a few minutes to reflect back on your first day in 6th grade.
Who cares?
You were a little scared of your new middle school adventures. You had to learn how to open your lockers, follow your schedules, find your classes, and learn new expectations from your middle school teachers. Remember all of the tension and stress that you all had about making new friends, being bullied, or just figuring out where you fit in. This list could go on and on. Then you made it to 7th grade. And just when things were starting to make sense, and you were starting to make new friends and get the routine of the middle school, guess what? March of 2020 happened. March of 2020 happened. The pandemic, COVID-19, you've heard those words over and over again. Your lives, our lives, changed drastically. School life became very different for you, your teachers, and your families. Believe it or not, it became a very challenging time for your principals and your instructional leadership team as well. Wow, think about all of the different schedules, words like hybrid, full day, half day, in person, virtual. Guess what? You conquered the multiple schedules too. Both you and your teachers adapted to and mastered the new Schoology platform and a variety of tech tools. Think of the many Google Meets that you had to overcome and the ones that failed. You have become even more prepared for the 21st century computer skills and knowledge in this exciting technological world. Thank you for your patience with all of our computer glitches and tech flaws. Your classrooms, cafeteria, and overall school environment look different. You had to sit distancing away from your friends, use an abundance of hand sanitizer, and wear your mask. This was so hard, but you did it. So today, the 8th grade class stand together ready and prepared to enter high school. Stay strong, believe in yourselves, and reach for the impossible. Always try to do your best. You are brave, you are resilient, and most of all, you survived middle school and you survived COVID. You are a wonderful group of students, and we know that you will do great things. Take your intelligence and your good character to high school. Be kind to one another. Help one another, and don't forget to thank your parents, teachers, staff, and any significant person who have helped you over the years. As a group and as individuals, make sure to have fun and enjoy every educational opportunity that is placed in your path. And finally, continue to practice the 3 R's that you have practiced here in Matapeake Middle School and at your homes. Respect for self, respect for others, and respect for the community. There is no doubt that we will hear great things about you and your success. Congratulations to you, and congratulations to your families. Congratulations. Again, I would also, before I get started, I'd like to thank Mr. France and the whole committee. Can we give Mr. France and his whole team a hand? This is one of our favorite activities, and Mr. France put hours in. He has us coordinated, on our walkie-talkie. So I want to take the time to know we see you, we appreciate everything that you've done, and each year it gets better and better. I know we had a drive-through ceremony last year, but guess what? This year, we're out here. I know it's hot, but we're here, and we really, really appreciate everyone who came out today for this very, very important ceremony.
Trying to go back to normal.
If you looked in your programs, you could also see some of our outstanding academic excellence awards, and that they'll be in the packets for our students, the presidential awards for students receiving presidential awards for outstanding excellence, and they have earned the honor roll for the status of high honor on 3 or more report cards this year. You will have a letter from the president in your envelopes as well. Outstanding academic achievement awards as well. Students receiving presidential award for outstanding achievement who have earned a combination honor roll status, honor and high honors on 3 or more report cards. So we really normally we would have an award ceremony, but we want to take this time to recognize those students who have those awards as well, and they're in your program. As you see your programs, you can see that. And before I end the celebration, if on the back of your program I want to read something to the parents before we close, and I give you a few directions at the very end of the program, because we want you to have an opportunity to take photos, and also I'll read where we want to have parents kind of not grab their kids, but claim their children before you go. We have to be very safe. So on the back of your program it says, "Dear Matapeake Middle School 8th grade families, indeed, it has been a pleasure working with you and your wonderful children during this formidable middle school years. Although the season of COVID-19 threw us into a hectic state of panic and isolation, we have weathered the most difficult part of the storm. Our students, parents, teachers, support staff, and administrators have survived this challenging school year with a lot of hard work and great perseverance. We embrace new technology while learning and teaching a variety of hybrid and full-day classes. Students and teachers have done a phenomenal job with adapting to in-person learning and virtual instruction. Our instructional leadership team and guidance department has worked tirelessly to ensure that school schedules were done accurately and appropriately materials were available and distributed to our students. Schools have had to switch gears by providing programs, assemblies, meetings, professional development activities, and other school recognitions virtually. Not only has this been a challenging time for us, we know that it has been a challenging time for you and your children. Nevertheless, we thank you for all of your efforts and your patience with the drop of Google Meets and Zoom conferences, the muted mishaps and poor Wi-Fi connections, and all of other glitches that have happened with technology. You did not give up on us, and we did not give up on you and our students. In closing, I would also like to thank some of our unsung heroes. our secretaries, the school nurse, cafeteria workers, and our custodial staff who've done a marvelous job managing our offices, caring for our sick children, feeding our children, keeping our buildings safe and clean. We see you and we appreciate all that you've done for our students and staff. And lastly, congratulations to all of our 8th graders for a successful promotion to high school. Matapeake Middle School teachers, staff, and administrator wish you well, and we know that you'll be successful in your future endeavors. So thank you, parents, for coming. And right before we end, I want to read this so you make sure how to pick up your children at the very end. The procedure for signing out your child after transition ceremony will be as follows. Your child enters today's ceremony with the teacher in the rows you see before you, and you saw the teachers who came up. One parent, only one parent with appropriate ID will approach the teacher who's located at the end of the rows and sign their children out for dismissal. Everyone else in your group can exit the field. If you're picking up your sibling, you must go to the front office and see the secretaries for assistance. And on your way out on the field, please feel free to make use of the photo op area to celebrate a photo of today's accomplishments. Students can also stay for the remainder of the day and take the bus home if they so desire. Those students will enter back into the building with their teacher. And so thank you, and the photo ops are right back here. So please stop by and take a photo op. Thank you, teachers. Thank you, students. We really, really appreciate you coming out. Congratulations.
Move back, move back! Move back, move back!